The insight that I received from being in this course has been absolutely amazing. First of all, I learned a lot about myself and my wife and how we interact without even really realizing what we've been doing overall. And it's from this 3-minute survey that is, initially we thought was just, how could that be real? But it's been outstanding, and I would entice or promote it to anyone and all my clients. I think it's outstanding. And I think you can learn a lot from it.
Well, I think it's a prospecting tool because, again, people are interested. Most people are very interested in themselves. So if you can give them an assessment, a survey where they're going to learn about themselves, most people want to do that. So it's an effective, non-threatening way to establish a relationship.
Because it's dead on. And I'm like, whether I've known them 30 seconds or 30 years, I'm like, here's what this tells me. And it's actually been shocking for some friends that I never would have guessed that's them. One of my best friends is the most humble, meek person, giving, cheering. But this survey came back and said he's a strong barge. And I was just, no way. And I'm sharing that with he and his wife, and she's like, how did you not see that? I mean, he's just straight down the road, this is Joe. And so it was just really cool to see, this thing is dead on. And what's neat is, not only is it that, but they're going, how'd you know that? Well, because you just told me. You're the one who answered the question. So, it's just neat to be able to take 40 questions in 3 minutes and go, I know exactly what your needs are. First, second, third, first dairy, secondary, third dairy, fourth dairy, as Wayne would say, and just hit it right, right on the head.
Well, I found that even having done business for 38 years and having a number of clients that I've had for a long time, that my judgment of their profile was, first, I haven't been right on anybody yet. So we give the questionnaire to our clients, our longtime clients, and I'm finding some real surprises in terms of their profile.
Well, number one, I think I have learned something about myself. And I was rather surprised at the outcome. I had misjudged myself, mischaracterized myself my entire life. And I know that I've done the same for a larger number of my clients, probably a high percentage of those clients. So this is going to put me on the straight and narrow as to who I am and how I operate mentally. And that will allow me to connect in a genuine way with those clients, and we can form stronger and better relationships, lasting relationships. I won't lose a relationship by making a mistake as to who they are and just to who I'm talking to. So I think it's going to be just absolutely fabulous.
I'd say I just came back from a really great training that helps me understand people better, and actually helped me understand myself, helped me understand my family better, and I think it's going to help me build relationships. So, in fact, what I'd probably do is want to share what I've learned and talk to them about the survey that I learned so much about, and just go from there.
I've never, in all the places I've went to, I've never bought a book, I've never bought a tape, I've never bought a program. And I guess I'll say this, if I'm giving a testimonial right now, if you're in the financial or the insurance or any of those type industries, I'm going to tell you not to do this program. And the reason why is because you'd be my competition. I would really hate for you to come and learn the lessons that I've learned in the last 2 days. And in all seriousness, I'll say this, what makes it stand apart from anything else that I've went and seen and done, and I've done a lot in the last 20 years as far as going to these type self-improvement programs. But the simplest way I can put the difference between this option and any of the other ones I've ever seen is that this one's based upon fact and not a philosophy. And so on that note, without all seriousness, 1,000% I'd give it my endorsement.